I really do just hate how awkward I am doing this every single time, but we're still doing it. I don't know if this is making me so nervous. I'm not really breathing this. Nobody asked, but I wanted to film a tattoo tour thing for a while now. And originally I was going to wait for a day where I was feeling really good and really happy, and I was gonna do my makeup and look better and kind of prepare this and everything. But I just can't right now. So I decided to just film like that. And plus, you know, being honest and real and just me should be enough. Guess I'll start, like I'll go in order of how I got them. I have 11 so far, and I got the first one when I was 16, which was very cool. This little one. I'll show you, like, I'll try to put a picture. It kind of has two meanings, because of course it does. The first one is that since it's a tree, and I wanted to get it on the ribs, but I was very young, and the tattoo artist was like, "Are you sure?" And so I went with the angle instead, because it was the only other place that I could think of really at the time that didn't seem that bad. And so since it's in the angle and it's a tree, it's kind of like an honor to like your roots and like family and stuff. And it also kind of represents my grandfather, who I didn't really get to meet that much. But also being a tattoo at 16, and my parents weren't super excited about it at all. It was kind of a representation of kind of stepping out, just being more myself. A little rebellion, if you will. At the time, it seemed like a lot to me, because I never really thought I would be able to have one. The second one is this that I have, matching with my mom. It's like an astrology tattoo, clearly. It's a moon, I think a star, the sun, Saturn, and Libra, which is my zodiac sign. My mom has Aquarius instead of Libra. And yeah, that's it. It's just astrology and my mom. I got a matching tattoo with my best friend, and to be honest, I'm not sure why she got it, because I thought it was supposed to be like both of our like Chinese zodiac signs, which mine is a dragon, and for some reason I thought it was hers as well, and that's why she like wanted to get it too. But apparently not, it's just mine. And yeah, she has more of a Chinese style dragon, and I did a more medieval one. And I really, 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 really like it. And I also sometimes forget that I have it, because I can't really see it. I got that, I think, at 19. So the first one was 16. Then I got the one with my mom at 18. And then the dragon at 19. Got 5 in one session. Because I had already waited a year, and it seemed like way too much time. This one that I got for my grandmother, because she really, really liked flowers, and she loved, you know, her garden and everything like that, and she was born with a bit of a hip situation, so I got it on the side of my hands. That was very simple. I'll just try to put a picture, but I think you can see it pretty well. That one's a bit of a interesting concept. I guess. To be honest, I just really liked it. It just looked nice. And if you've seen The 100 and you know Lexa had like a tattoo in the back or something that was like circles and moons and stuff like that. And this kind of reminded me of that, and I really liked it. And also, well, now I look at it like the lines are like timelines and the circles are eclipses. So it's weird, but it's kind of about this reality, I guess, in timelines, and that it's not really aligned, you know, it's weird circular, but also it has to do with astrology and the planets and the moon and everything. It's a bit more abstract. Little sword. Because it represents air signs in tarot, usually, and the mind and anxiety and all of that stuff. And I am Libra, which is an air sign, and I also have a lot of different placements and the majority of air signs in my chart. So it was that. And it just looks cool. I like medieval era swords and stuff. So that says, give yourself away sometimes, sweetheart. There's so much of your fucking Uranus, Alex. It's a quote from Red, White, and Royal Blue. And if you've read the book, you know. It's just kind of like a reminder to open up and just also kind of be yourself, but mostly share that with other people, because I've been kind of known to not really do that, and so it was that, and I just was in love with the book at the time. So yeah, out of those 5, this is the last one that I got. You are loved, and it's in a friend's handwriting, so it's very kind of an interesting story. If you've watched other of my videos, there was one about, I think I called it Do You Smoke to Live or to Die, or to Breathe or to Die, or something like that. It was about a painting that I did for a friend who wrote this amazing book on Wattpad. And I had messaged her, and we kind of became friends. And I had asked her if I could paint something for her based on the book and the characters and everything. And not returned, but I also kind of asked her if it was okay if I got a tattoo that was inspired by the story and the book and the characters, and I wanted to get one of the tattoos that the main character has. And I asked if she could do it in her handwriting so that I could get that, because it felt more, I don't know, meaningful. And I also really just liked her handwriting when she did eventually send it to me. And it just looked nice, you know, because it's, yeah, I don't know, I just like it. So that's this one. And obviously a good reminder to have that you are loved. And, you know, just that, I guess you are loved, and that's fine. The last 3 I got last year on my birthday. I forget which ones they were. Okay. Which says, remember, this is the moment you stop being the rabbit. I know, it seems like it's about Alice in Wonderland, because when people hear rabbit, they think of the White Rabbit, but it's from a different book. So you can tell I really like quotes and books and things that have to do with other things that become a part of you eventually. So it's interesting trilogy. I recommend reading it, but it is a bit dark in some moments. It's the All for the Game trilogy, or the Foxhole Court sometimes it's known as, because that's the title of the first book. And it's kind of like the moment in the book when they say it, it's this guy who's kind of like on the run, but he found this thing that he really wants, which is a sports team and a career in that, which he's never had the opportunity to like stop and really do something that he wanted because he's been on the run for so long. And he meets these people, and one of them is like, I can help you if you want that, you know, or something. So it's kind of like a moment in the story where the friend, I guess, is kind of telling him that it's okay, like if you really want something, you can just stop, fight for it, and let people help you to get it. So you stop being the rabbit, so you're not running, you know, you can stop and trust and get help to get what you want. So yeah, that's what that one is. That I got matching with my dad because I wanted to get a matching tattoo with my mom. I wanted to get one with my dad. I would get one with my brother if he ever wants one. But you know, and yeah, it's also kind of interesting because as you can see, this one has eyebrows and this face doesn't. Like it's two faces inverted. And it's kind of like a puzzle. And I liked it because my dad's an architect and I felt like building things had to do with like doing a puzzle because kind of making something in pieces and whatever. And it made sense. And also it's, you know, faces into each other, and he's like my dad and I was a lot like him. And it also just now, I mean, we got it a week before he passed, so it's nice to have that there and that he was there. And this is like me because I have prominent eyebrows and he didn't. So, and that was kind of a mistake because in the sketch they both had eyebrows, but somehow I just didn't. The last one was probably the most impulsive tattoo I've gotten because I was, you know, at night scrolling on TikTok. I usually plan out my TikToks, my tattoos, for a while. Not on TikToks. But I just had, you know, the For You page is just very wonderful. It suggests things every now and then. So I got a TikTok that said, this is your sign to get this tattooed on you. And it's a Harry Styles lyric. And I said, okay, sure. So I did. Which is probably not the smartest thing, but yeah. And I don't have like a lot of meaning for that one. It was impulsive and it seemed right and it still kind of feels right, and I always wanted like a quote across my thigh. And it's from Thailand, and it says, you sunshine, you temptress. My hands are a skyfall. I couldn't really tell you what it means. But I felt like, you know, the sunshine and temptress was kind of empowering and nice, and the other one's kind of like, well, it's hard to explain. But yeah, that's all. And also I just wanted to add to this thing that they are all not like super planned out, but I believe in the whole masculine and feminine energy, and that each side represents one of those. So they are situated, at least strategically, according to which side and energy I think they're providing the meaning for, or where it stands and stuff like that. And that's it. And I've never been this out of breath filming a video, which means this actually made me very nervous. So I don't really talk about meanings and tattoos. I just kind of show them to people. I'm like, ooh, cool. But I really wanted to do this one because I really like them and I want to show them off. So why not? Yeah. I'll see you when I see you next. Oh, also, I will Yeah, this is like vlog type. Like, I don't even know what I'm doing anymore on this thing. But I hadn't been able to paint anything for months, and I finally got to paint something, and I wanted to show it to you. So I will show it to you. I'm not super happy with the face shading and stuff like that, but I hadn't done it in a very long time, and out of practice is all. But I think it's pretty cool. Right? Like, it's it changes. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of inspired by the movie of Atlantis. That's it. Okay, I'll see you later.